Okay, folks, I'm going to give you a tour of the course. A lot of people get lost during the first couple weeks, and we can't afford that. We need to hit the ground running. So I'm just going to take you right down this left side here, the control panel. First of all, weekly assignments. I talked about that in the syllabus video. And then instructor information. That's me. No items found. I guess I'm going to have to put myself in there. I cannot believe that. Okay, please introduce yourself. Apparently, Blackboard has done it again, and these first couple of links are empty. So I'll be sure to get that information in before the course starts. The only thing you need to do for this is click on the "Please introduce yourself." I ask you to create a thread, introduce yourself to class. We're going to be together for 10 weeks, so it's good to know a little bit about each other so we can talk to each other as if we know each other just a little bit. So you already know about me from the syllabus video, so I might try to add some stuff about me, I guess, later on as we're introducing ourselves during the first week. Just create a thread and go from there. Syllabus video is something you definitely need to watch. It is going to be right here as soon as it gets through posting to YouTube. It's thinking about it right now. And be sure and look at the reading review samples. A reading review is due every week, and it's a short half a page report on what you've read during the week. And of course, we have a copy of the syllabus. The weekly assignments is the homepage for the course. Discussion board is where you're going to do the weekly discussions. I'm going to be populating this. It'll say discussions for week 1, and it'll have a little link. Click on the link, and I will have 3 questions, and you need to address one of these questions with what you've learned this week from your reading, and then 3 posts in response to other students' questions or responses. So you can ask your own question if you don't like the ones I have, and then write a 100-word post and then respond, interact with 3 students. It's entirely up to you, but we need 4 posts total per week in the discussion area. Weekly vlog is another weekly assignment. This is what the discussion area is going to look like. You just click on the week 1 blog, and thank you, Blackboard. Let's just see if this broken link. Well, it is going to work for you. You click on the blog, create a blog, and in 100 words or so, reflect on what you've learned this week in the reading and the lecture. Let's see, the timelines for the midterm. I have some videos and PDFs of timelines that you need to be familiar with. I never ask you for a specific date on the midterm or on the final, but I do ask you, did Thomas write his gospel before Mark? Or did the Didache, the early Christian writing, the Didache, was that written before or after Matthew? So these writings, I mean these PDFs have a lecture to them, and I walk you through these timelines. YouTube videos are extra videos that I'm going to be posting Like if I post an announcement um, to you during some point during the course, and I make a YouTube video that responds to a student post, or something extra that I missed in the lecture, I will also post it in this area, in the YouTube videos area, so you can um, have all of these. See, this is from a different course. I responded to weeks 1 and 2 of the discussions, and I had to do a little bit more on patronage and friendship. This is still good material. I did that, I think, in October, so really good stuff. And I will be adding to these and taking away as needed. And I will let you know in advance if the content is going to be on the midterm. The really fast Ephesus experience is a lecture that I gave some PhD students. They are it's a really fast explanation of a whole lot of pictures from Ephesus, the archaeological dig. So it's basically Ephesus as Paul saw it. This is really, really important, the study tips. I deal with here, or I address the frustrations of reading Metzger. He is not the easiest person to read. He's not the hardest person to read, but it is a more difficult text. You're going to have to get used to him. But once you get used to him, he is writing for students on your level. But he's just such a disconnected, smart guy that he has difficulty communicating. But the content is second to none. Metzger was one of the people that gave us our New Testament in English. So he died very, very recently. He was the head honcho at Princeton for a really long time. So I give you some tips, and I can just read the bold here. I say take notes while you're reading. This is what I do. I'm doing a lot of book reviews now for journals, and I have to take notes on what I'm reading because sometimes I get frustrated and I can't understand what I'm reading. So take notes. It really helps. And also, don't try to read it all in one sitting. Uh, Especially the first week. You have a whole week to read this stuff. So, allow an hour and a half to read one night, an hour and a half to read another night. I know that that's not possible a lot of times, but it will really help you if you divide up your study time over the week. And part of the taking notes is don't get distracted by stuff that you don't understand. You're not going to understand everything whenever you're reading this, but you can write down words you don't understand and look them up later, and you'll realize, oh, that's what he meant. You need to just keep on going, keep trucking through it. And also, sort of like what I just said, allow yourself to misunderstand. It's perfectly okay. It's going to happen. In fact, if you did understand everything you read the first time, you would already know all this stuff. So you need to struggle with it, and struggling with it helps you to understand. And also, you can email the author, which is really cool. Metzger's dead, so you can't email Metzger, but I email authors all the time, and they love hearing from readers most of the time. And also, I'm here for you. You can ask me, and I have a little lecturette here. And then I have other people. Becoming a Master Student series changed my life. I was a D student in high school, and the first class I had to take in college was becoming a better student. It was becoming a master student is what they called it. But it completely changed my life, taught me how to study and take notes and think critically. It's something that you have to be taught. So these YouTube videos are extremely helpful. They're only 10 minutes long, and you can divide these over the first week or second week and put these tips to practice, and you will do better in all of your courses. And then I have the Long Beach City College series. Now, this is a college course, and the lectures are about an hour long. So I don't know if any of you will watch this, but the reward that you will get is much greater than the time you're going to put into this. So you can see I posted about 6 hours here of or 5 hours of video from Long Beach City College. I've watched all of these, and they're great. So anyway, this is a tool for you, and I hope that you use uh, at least these tips. I got these tips from the guys below. Okay, we got the Wayland Library, timelines for exam, we looked at that. Tour the course is what we're doing now. Reading reviews is, we've already taken a look at the reading reviews. Actually, this is where you turn in your turn in your reading reviews. I got the reading review instructions, the examples, and then this is how you turn it in. You just click on week 1, week 2, week 3, yada yada, and I remind you what is required. Let's see, lecture notes. I provide you with lecture notes for every lecture. You can see I have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to reorder those and pull week 1 up to the top, and hopefully it is there. Okay, it is. I'll show you what it looks like. How about that? Now, I posted all of these in Microsoft Word format, and it's intended for you to take notes with it. This is a very good study tool. What I would do is have the lecture open on one, on one side of your screen. On the other side of the screen, have these lecture notes open. I'm going to make it a little bigger so you can see it. But I would have the lecture up right here, and then you're taking notes. So this is the outline that I use for week 1 lecture. And so I just copied these from my notes, put them in a PowerPoint presentation, and I lecture on these points. And then you can, it's designed for you to, scoot that stuff down and take notes here. So that way you already have the outline. All you need to do is write down what you think is important related to these points, and what you need to remember, because this is also your review for the midterm and your review for the final exam. So no surprises. It's very structured, and you should do very well in the course. You have all the tools that you should need, and if you don't have what you need, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. I also have any questions. This is a forum. It's off topic. You know how if you're taking a course in person, you have a question for the professor that you just don't know when to ask, and you pull them aside afterwards, and you have to say what's on your mind. This is what this forum is for, because we're online. We can't see each other. I can't see your face and know that you are frustrated, or you don't understand, or you're excited. I don't know what's going on at all on the other side of my computer screen. So you have the advantage of seeing me in the lectures, but I can't see you. So if you have any questions at all, go to the off-topic questions forum, and I check this all the time, and I'll be very happy to interact with you on whatever's on your mind. I also have a student feedback area. I love having feedback. It helps. You just click on the student feedback. Of course, it's broken like everything else. But you click on student feedback, and it'll have an area for you to ask questions, make comments. Tell me that the midterm was wonderful, or you know, whatever feedback you have is welcome. And I think that's it. I have some other stuff up my sleeve that I might introduce to you later, but that is the course. If you have any questions, you can ask in the student feedback or in the questions area, or you can email me. One thing that I forgot to mention is I'm the owner and operator of two different websites. One of them is on Blogger, and this is not it. I'll show you in a second. It's nathan-barnes.com. The reason why I'm introducing this to you is in case you are, you're looking around online, you look me up. This is me. There are a lot of other Nathan Barneses. There's even a Nathan Barnes PhD out there, and there's another Nathan Barnes that writes zombie thrillers. So I want you to know this is me. I am a freelance editor and writer. That's what I do for a living, and this is my portfolio. And you can check out my background here. It has all of my education and, basically a resume. I operate another website. Um, I haven't been there in a while. nathanbarnes.us. This is my personal website, and you can see that I really like this picture here. So it's divided up into the three things that I do. I'm a scholar, minister, and freelance author, and so it's basically the same content. It's just repackaged, and you can see the last post I made was in October 2012. Everything needs to be updated, but it's basically the same stuff. So just want you to know that's my two. Those are my two websites. It's on the syllabus, and I am nowhere else online except for I do have a Facebook page, and you're welcome to be friends with me on Facebook if you like to do that kind of thing. I hardly ever post. I don't like Facebook that much. I don't have time for it. So anyway, that's me, and like I said, let me know if you have any questions. I hope that this tour was useful to you. I'm going to update it with a little blurb as soon as everything gets taken care of. We saw some errors, and I'm glad I caught those errors before the course opened. But anyway, it's going to be there for you, and I'm here for you again if you have questions. So, thank you very much.